Last week, 60,000 people crossed from Morocco into the Spanish city of Ceuta in a single day. 67 people died. Spain declared a national emergency and deployed the military. Now, Morocco has done this before. It uses the border as a pressure tool whenever tensions with Spain rise. But this time, something is different because this time there is a paper trail. Let's rewind. March 2026, the American Enterprise Institute, one of Washington's most powerful think tanks, publishes an article titled, "Morocco should send a new green march into Ceuta and Melilla." It calls for Moroccans to storm the border, raise the flag, and expel what it calls 170,000 Spanish settlers. It argues that NATO cannot legally respond because Ceuta sits below the Tropic of Cancer, outside the NATO defense zone. April 2026, an article in the Israeli outlet Ynet proposes that Israel should use its influence in Washington to help Morocco recover the enclaves, and I quote, "punish a NATO member that has repeatedly chosen obstruction over partnership." May 2026, the Middle East Forum publishes a detailed piece arguing that Israeli-Moroccan military cooperation now controls the Strait of Gibraltar, and the Spanish ships heading to Ceuta must sail through waters where Moroccan-Israeli interoperability sets the terms. 15 July 2026, the US House passes a bill. Its committee report states that Ceuta and Melilla are located in Moroccan territory and directs $40 million in military funding to Morocco. Every Republican votes for it except one. 27 July, Donald Trump announces that Morocco has named its longest highway after him. He publicly thanks King Mohammed VI. 30 July, 3 days later, 60,000 people crossed the border. The moment the crisis hit, Israel's UN ambassador Danny Danon posted, "Maybe before Spain continues lecturing us, it should explain why it still maintains colonial enclaves in Africa." This isn't new. In 2019, Yair Netanyahu suggested Muslims should liberate Ceuta. The logic is simple. If Spain is a colonizer too, it can't criticize Israel over Palestine. Congressman Thomas Massie, the only Republican who voted against the bill, wrote, "Don't fall for the fake outrage. 2 weeks ago, the House green-lighted the transfer of Spanish territory to Morocco. Every Republican except me voted for it. But now they are acting shocked." So the question here, why is Spain being targeted? Spain recognized Palestine. It imposed an arms embargo on Israel. It banned its ports from shipping weapons.
La segunda medida es la denegación de la solicitud de tránsito para los combustibles de aeronave con posible uso militar en Israel. Esto es un insumo esencial para las Fuerzas Armadas israelíes. No estaban incluidos hasta ahora en el Reglamento de Control de Comercio Exterior y pasamos a incluirlos para denegar estas solicitudes de tránsito.
It denied the US from using its military bases for strikes on Iran, and its prime minister called what's happening in Gaza the extermination of defenseless people. That made Spain a target, and the Ceuta crisis gave everyone an opportunity. Morocco gets leverage over its neighbor. Israel gets undermined the government that recognized Palestine. The US gets to punish the ally that said no, and Europe's far right gets a migration crisis to campaign on.